Your host for today, and we are going to be kicking off this week with some Shadow Warrior 2, because that's, to be honest, the game we're kind of playing. It's a lot of fun. This game is insane, and I'm really liking it still. Had a very busy weekend. Had a lot of D&D. Quite a bit of D&D on the Saturday, and my players have learned to hate me when I play spellcaster characters against them. They had the help of an NPC, so it wasn't too bad, but they do not have a way to... They did not... We just... Because there was just 3 of them this time, because one of our players unfortunately wasn't able to make it. So, hilarious. So it was rather unfortunate that 2 of them... That one of them wasn't able to make it. So they didn't have the main tank of the group to protect them against these... basically, there was a bunch of little summonable demon minions, all immune to physical damage, by the way. Or not immune to physical damage, but they didn't have any physical damage that could hurt them, to put it in the proper way. But they had plenty of elemental stuff that would hurt them, so, and some certain elementals which they had plenty of access to, which would deal double damage to them. So they weren't too bad, and they weren't very particularly high health. So there were a bunch of little like kind of foddery minions, basically about the size of a lion, shadowy type creatures. And they were backed up by 2 pretty powerful sorcerers. Well, pretty powerful spellcasters. They weren't exactly sorcerers, but yeah. So the party went up against them. It was very funny because I was doing a bit of mercy ruling to allow the party to do quite as well. And luckily, they got very lucky on some of the I rolled really low on some of the damages. Otherwise, it could have been a real problem. I'll say it's not... The party wasn't in a ton of danger of, like, TPKing. The NPC was there, and the NPC was not a little, like, fodder NPC, like, say, level, like... In my campaign, or fodder NPC is like the equivalent of a 10th level fighter. Will be considered fodder. They're playing at quite a high level. They're just at 14, actually, so I'm very proud of them all. But yes, the NPC was a demigod, so they were rather good, all things considered. They were a demigod, and they had a lot of healing type magic, and could actually true resurrect. So the party wasn't in a ton of danger from that particular fight, but it was a nice, difficult little scrap for them to get through. Because it was basically getting them used to how it feels to go up against powerful spellcasters. Which I'm sure any of you guys watching who are in my D&D campaign, you know, that's probably not a good thing that I'm giving you a trial by fire, as it were. But yeah. That was Saturday's D&D session. A lot of fun, and I think it went very well. Also, giving the party an actual objective, because they were complaining they didn't have one. But let's get into the game, shall we? I don't remember what we were doing. I remember we were doing bounties. I think we said we were going to do the bounties anyway. Hello, kitten. Hello. Rui is literally just, like, eating her hand right now. Over there. You can't see her. Because she's on top of the scratching post that's across the room. We've got this massive ass scratching post. It's like chest height on me standing up. So it's not 3 feet up. So it's not like a foot off the ground. Not quite that short. Yes. What have you found? I don't like it when she pricks her ears up like that. She literally pricks her ears up and she's just staring in a direction like a meerkat. What are you doing? Oh, also, had a lot of fun on Monster Hunter this weekend. For anyone who owns Monster Hunter World, I highly, highly recommend, if you're a pretty high level, rank 50, to be precise, or above, to go on right now, well, after my show. Don't leave me! But yes, to go on and check out the current event quest that's on. There is a pretty powerful beastie who is on the rotation right now, which is Arch-Tempered Valhazak, who's a pretty nasty fellow, and he's a ton of fun. Men, women. Okay, Batman. So this means that that quest that's down there is going to be a later unlock, which means we've got at least one more big, major, shift things up thing like we had before when we got access to the demon area. Where's the bounty board? Oh, there's missions through here. Did I not pick everything up from there? Hey, Amiona. I guess not. How do I get that? I want it! I'm assuming that I just can't get it yet. But that is going to be a story reward or something. That was badass though. Yeah, that thing put all the stacks on it. Anyway, yes, where is our Bible? I've just realised that it's actually all wintry. I didn't even realise that it was winter's based right now. It's Christmassy. That's kind of badass, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, happy holidays to everybody. We are still going to be having our normal streaming schedule for a good while. Though, after Christmas it's going to get a bit spottier. I'll have more details later. I don't have the exact days that I'm not going to be at home, but there will not be some shows a little bit after Christmas. There'll be a show on Christmas. I will say that there will actually be a show on Christmas Day, which you guys will get from me. Oh, I already have that active. Cool. Let's just do it then. What was the breach of security system? Oh yeah, it was that one. Hello, kitten. But yeah, there will be a show on Christmas Day. I'll be pissing about on pretty much any game that I can feel like at the time. There'll be probably some Monster Hunter. It won't be anything of the story games. There won't be any Witcher on it, and there won't be any Shadow Warrior. Because I don't want you guys to be... Because with those games, I'll play the entire time on those games. And I want to dedicate myself properly to those games as a bit of story, because it's a bit of fun. But I will be pissing about on pretty much any game that I can get a quick one. So there'll probably be a bit of Hearthstone, maybe a bit of Heroes, some Magic Arena possibly. Like 1 or 2 games of that. There'll probably be some fun, silly stuff on Monster Hunter. It'll be a bit of a laugh all around. Maybe some One Finger Death Punch. A couple of the games I haven't played for a while, probably, as well. Or probably pop up. If anyone saw my Christmas stream last year, you'll kind of know the drill of it. I've just realised this is actually called Monster Hunter. Weirdly on point. Hello. Oh, it's another fucking miss. I hate these things! Oh, that's why I'm taking so much damage. Nice pair of legs, but, you don't need them. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of silliness and hopefully fun. Totally convinced and totally stupid have much in common as resemblance of accidental. I like that one. Grab that. There it is. I know I don't need most of these, but why not pick them anyway, right? Fucking snakes. Real life love snakes. Most media love snakes. Hate these snakes. These snakes are not real snakes. They're evil. Maybe because they can just parry me. Oh, it was a lot of fun with D&D on Saturday though. I got to play about with some very powerful spellcasting characters as well, which is always enjoyable. So I don't really get to play with high-level spells because I don't tend to play spellcasters very often when I'm actually playing D&D. So it's nice actually getting to NPC some, because usually you can't throw spellcasters in most campaigns at the party early. They tend to be more powerful enemies because of the sheer damage they can deal. Yeah, some heavy ammo. To go with my... where is it? No. 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 There we are. Hey! Devil Bird, thank you, Steph, for the sub. It is appreciated. Thank you very much. I glad you had fun at the weekend with D&D as well. It feels good to be able to run spellcasters at people. And you guys actually survive is the main point. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated, thank you. Look at my fucking drones! There you go. Chip! Slice and dice, slice and dice, slice and dice. Hey, it's fair. You were working late, remember, if memory serves, so it is... Don't worry about it if you can't make one of these. Making one right now, aren't you? So it's fine. I got a lot more loot out there than I expected, if I'm honest. Whee! Some more around here. I didn't really like that you linked me to an anime that I currently watched episode 8 of today, by the way. Yes. I'm pretty sure I told you about that anime. Ages ago. The zombie one. Zombieland Saga. I think we had a chat about it like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. It's a great one though. It's just crazy. Episode 8 was very good as well. Because it just came out in dub today on the anime site that I watch. And it was great. It really was. Well, yeah, that's the point. It's crazy. What episode are you up to? Yeah, the second one, you start to catch on, but it's like, it's really good, generally. It actually starts making a lot of sense. Also, I just realised that you've met my favourite character so far, which is the I believe it's Saki. It's the biker girl. Saki's the best. I really like the main girl as well. I'm casually talking about a zombie idol anime. The only idol anime I ever actually have found that I enjoy in the slightest amount. While slicing my way through armies of demons. You look important. Yeah, definitely not. I'll just wait until you're DMing werewolf with me in it. That'll be the enjoyable one. I am looking forward to that, by the way. No idea when it'll be, but you're looking for it. I missed. Hey, you look also looking for it. It's gonna be great. Oh, you actually hit pretty hard. Oh, that's just a warlord in here. I'm looking forward to playing the character. Oh, just keep swinging. Keep swinging during the frame drops. It'll be fine. Has the game crashed? Yes, it has. Okay. Apparently, I killed so many enemies that the game died. That sounds like me. I've been noticing it's having a few connection issues with the past couple of streams. I'm not sure why as well. Because it's not OBS. OBS is working fine. It's not my internet, because that's working fine. Yay! This is going to be a movie, isn't it? I'm looking forward to my character. He's going to be fun. It's like, who needs weaponry, right? It's going to be a movie. With the maybe. If it's not supposed to be like a movie, I'm pretty sure we'll turn it into a movie. My request, by the way, is that there has to be a Chinese restaurant where we can get beef chow mein. That is my one request for any werewolf game. Nobody is ever going to understand that reference, by the way. If you get the reference to why there needs to be... Yeah, if anyone gets why werewolves would have an interest in a Chinese restaurant which sells beef chow mein, you are awesome. You also have a great taste in music. Oh, great, more explodies. Do I have to kill every enemy? That could take a while. we're only allowed the really terrible love story. It's not allowed to be sappy. It's gonna be cheesy. Or hilarious, like Penny's love story with, or tragic. I think that would probably be more than anything else, actually. Penny's love story with, Lisa. No one outside of the D&D campaign will get that reference, so... Let's just leave that one as it is, really, shall we? It's much more fun to leave all the audience confused as hell. Ooh, red curry, nice. I approve. I'm actually getting curry for dinner tonight, I believe. I think I asked for chicken curry. So I think Mother is bringing the ingredients to make it. I'm looking forward to it, because I adore curry. Ah! Nailed it! I don't know what I did, but I did it! Can't see anything other than just intestines.
Cha-cha doesn't sound like good news for you.
Okay. I want to see what the hell is wrong with my game. Give me a second. Options. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that to high. Maybe that'll work! Normally I don't like lowering my settings, but this game apparently doesn't like it. Or it's not liking it recently. I'm not sure why either. Because it doesn't appear to be it's the graphics that's fucking up, but it's the best option I got, so... It was working fine before. Don't think I'm doing anything particularly different. Happy I found a skill, though. Even if it's not a skill I'm really going to use, it's a skill. Hey, hello, Superior, man. Yeah, it's running a little smoother. Maybe it was the particle effects that was doing it. I mean, when you're slicing your enemies into about 15 different pieces each, you kind of get a lot of particle effects on the screen, let's be honest here. Whee! Do you have it? No. Ah! You have good loot. No, just still money. Actually, that was quite a bit of money, so I'm okay with that. I'm getting really hungry now. I can't wait for dinner. But yeah, I've got a lot. There we go, that's all. Oh, I missed one. Aha. That was the loot that we dropped earlier. Here are some loot from enemies we killed earlier. Hello. I've just realised something. If I get complete immunity to elemental damage. Can I just charge into these barrels, explode them, and not take any damage? Because I think they're elemental. So unless I take vulnerability to damage, I think I actually will be just immune to explosives. Which would be kind of handy, because then I could just literally charge in head on and just blow everything to pieces. I can imagine it not working like that, but it'd be fucking cool if it did. I want that sword. A Blade of the End Times, whatever the hell it was called. Hello. Hello, enemies. I will be your executioner for today. And I hope you all have a lovely time of it. Is this like Pan from Pan's Labyrinth to anyone else, by the way? If anybody other than me in the world has seen that movie? Weird movie. If anyone's seen Pan's Labyrinth, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say that's a fucking weird movie. Pretty good, though. But my god, is it strange. Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, fuck you, Shaman. Die, die, die. Just die. I hate you. There we go. No, it's kind of a sad ending, but also kind of not. Because it's all about the weird underworld kind of stuff, so... In some ways, the ending could be considered nice. Not to spoil anything.
Today is a good day to die.
It's one of those movies that is that the ending being sad or happy is entirely dependent on how you see it, I think. It's been a while since I've seen it. But it's not for that poor, unfortunate, like, I think he was like a captain guy. That's a sad ending because of him. Like, poor dude. But for the girl, it's not technically that bad of anything. It's a grim as hell movie. You don't need that arm. Oh, he just grew bigger, didn't he? Those warlords are far easier to deal with in this game than the previous one. Seriously. Previous game, I had to back off against them. This game, fuck it, I'm going for you. Oh, I love my build in this game. It's literally the most aggro build ever. It's entirely dependent on just charging in. And just coming out the other side covered in blood and enemy guts. Oh yeah, last time I found out why I actually like these dual wielder weapons and I don't like all the others. These ones don't count as dual wields. These actually count under the swords category. So I still don't like any. That was a good hit. I sliced off his hand. You Ray. Miss, not a Ray. I keep thinking these guys are called Wraiths. Hey! So I guess I just have to kill a number of enemies? Or did I actually kill everyone? I think I needed 3 points for what I wanted. This one gives me Swordmaster. The Wang, reason to don't you kids that your body that's a good thing dream of and lack got up plus potting for life. Okay. I believe I needed 3 skill points for whatever I wanted. It's auto reload, which is nice. I kind of wanted Killer Instinct, didn't I? What else have I got? Chi Regeneration. I might actually use Chi Regen, because I mean, it's the only... I never use Chi skills. But actually having it regenerate would be kind of handy. Yeah, that was the one, actually. I did need 2, fair enough. I thought I needed 3 for some reason. Next bounty. Go and murder some traitorous bastards. That's essentially what the quest is, right? Oh, by the way, I will say, normally I don't shill out for cakes and things. But I will say, if you see these in your shop right now, they're selling them pretty much everywhere. Frosted French Fancies from Mr. Kipling. Go buy them. They're fucking delicious. They're basically vanilla French Fancies, so if you like vanilla, they're just better French Fancies, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, they are by far and away the best ones they have. By far. So buy them. Buy a ton of them and just eat them. Although I will say, if you're trying to go on a diet, do not, because you will eat 1,000 of them. It's not from the particularly high calories, but probably are. I haven't checked. But, willing to bet money that you eat 300 of them won't be good for your dietary needs. But they are fantastic. They also, to be honest, I prefer the look of them because they're pure white. Wow, I can slice through enemies ridiculously fast. Those guys took a while before. I love that charge attack. That charging stab is great. Hello, Mother Drone. Goodbye, Mother Drone. No, die. Excuse me. Just because an enemy is invisible doesn't mean I need to see them. That made no sense. Meant to need to see him to kill him was what I meant to finish that up with. This. Hello. Go for the legs! Oh. I thought that was the enemy.
Cha-cha doesn't sound like good news for you.
Where's the cookie? There's the cookie. It's sometimes an appropriate response to reality to go insane. Yeah, sounds about right. That also sounds very much like a, pretty solo for any RPG as well. That's one of the big fuckers, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, you. I'll kill you first so I can concentrate entirely on your big friend over there. Really, guy? And that's how you do with that. Man, that gun is so good at just killing big guys. It's why I always like to bring like the high rate of fire big ass guns. As to be honest, as my secondary, because basically the only time I use guns in a game like this are when there are enemies that are like ridiculously hard to kill with melee. Pretty much. Even then, a lot of the time I'll still use melee. But it's how I am in most games. I will use melee until it is basically impossible to use melee. I like conserving my ammunition. The weaving in the pistol things with the 2 is kind of handy. Seriously, I love pistols. I love heavy caliber pistols in video games, particularly close quarters ones. Like it's why I love the Deagle so much, because it's just a pull out, bang, done, and I can switch back to melee really fast. It's super efficient. I mean, it's probably not efficient at all, but it's fun. It feels efficient. How about that? You don't look like a kid unless you're in a mech suit. Oh, they're both here. Okay. I thought that was one of his minions, but no. These enemies are just going to prove a point. Fuck is it healing? There you go, Shredder. Oh, those things heal. Got it. Man, I love the Deagle. Deagle, best pistol. Any game ever. Hands down. Not necessarily the Deagle in this game, although this is a pretty good one. But I just love the Deagle. I like the baddies because they're actually really just quick, like, done missions. Which is nice. It's a good way to farm a bit of XP. Attack of the drones. Okay. I jump! Skills. Anything else? Hey, I'll get second chance up again, which is more healing! And the next one's 10. Yeah, not surprising. Nope. Wrong button. I tried to teleport without selecting a mission. I'm just gonna teleport everywhere! That sounds like a really bad euphemism. Someone's gonna clip that. Cold hands. It's frickin' freezing today. At least it is right now. Is it, kitten? Oh, that's why. That's why it's so cold. You're stealing all the radiator. The cat is literally sitting directly between me and the radiator, so she's getting all the heat and I'm not. You're a little evil kitten, aren't you? Aren't you? Neck needed cracking. I like that it's telling me to use all these powers, like, oh, you can use Grip of Darkness and Chi Blast. I'm just charging in with a pair of swords, killing everything immediately. Fine. Where the hell did you come from? Die, die, die. Go level up! The music in this game is also pretty kick-ass. Not gonna lie. Shot through the dick and you're too blame. These things really are just shredded from Ninja Turtles. I really get they're actually upgraded parry. That might not be terrible. Because the parry at the moment is barely worth using. There's a Herculean. There's a drone. There's particle effects everywhere! Motherfuckers! How many points was it for me to upgrade my elemental resistance again, actually? That might have been the one I was aiming for before. But now I've got the cheat death up to a reasonably good level. And the only thing left is to do the 500 damage one, which is going to take 10 skill points. And currently, I'm waiting on getting the 10 skill point ones, because I want a lot of the. If it at least get a good level in all the basic ones without getting the 10 skill points, I'll be a little more effective, I think, until I really need them.